My name is Forsyth, and I'm the Creative Science Project Manager. I went to a few different high schools actually. I started out in one, and then in my 10th year had to switch schools because we moved, and then started to find that it wasn't a good fit and ended up dropping out of high school for about a semester, and then eventually finished my high school degree through online schooling and through my courses. So after I finished high school, I went to college first, and I have a college degree in early childhood education, and then from there I went on to do a undergraduate degree in psychology. And from there, because I was really interested in developmental theories and education, I'm now in my 3rd year of a master's program in the Faculty of Education, and I'm in a program called Human Development, Learning and Culture. And I'm really interested in social emotional learning, so I'm also working on a thesis right now where we're looking at how the connection between positive emotions and coping, and how experiencing positive emotions can be used to help build resilience through coping. So I wanted to explore the different ways that we can use these theories and the research to see if the different ways that we are going about teaching in the education system would be a good fit for different kinds of learners, and what sort of other different avenues there are for people to learn. So in my current master's program, I've found this experience to be a lot more challenging than I had originally anticipated. I came in here thinking that I had the knowledge base and the skills that I needed to succeed, and found that it has really stretched me emotionally, mentally, in a very supported environment, but in ways that have made me really think about and question all the things that I've known up until this point, and that has been very challenging. It's also been challenging in that I thought I was going to go into an academic career after this, where I would pursue research, and it's made me realize that that isn't necessarily the only avenue that exists beyond this, that there are different opportunities that can come up along the way, and that perhaps I will have to make my own way based on the things that I am interested in, and find different roles, because we are in an ever-changing society where we need different things. So I really love film. I've always been interested in different directors and different styles of film, and I actually took an intro film class for non-majors in my undergraduate degree, which was my favorite class that I took. So I'm really interested in different styles of film and following different directors and watching their careers change and what they're influenced by as well. So ever since I was a teenager, I've always been really interested in photography, and from the first time I got my hands on a Polaroid film, I just have been snapping my friends, different ways that I see the world, and it's a really great opportunity to capture memories of things, but at the same time, for me, it's more about this way of showing the world how I see it, and I tend to sort of go a little bit more towards the dark side, so always looking for sort of the shadowy photo, the different way, just a representation of how I see the world is a really cool way to capture it through photography. So I love science, and I've always had, not always, but there have been these 2 burning questions that I've had that are science related. And one of them, which is very much a part of the studies that I'm in and the way that I think is what's the connection or the separation between the brain and the mind? Is there a point where they connect or where they intersect, and are there any tools scientifically that we can use to measure this or to capture this, and does this even exist? The other question I have is ever since I saw Interstellar, I've been really fascinated with the 5th dimension. I still sort of have a really hard time grasping the idea of the other first 4 dimensions, but I'm really interested in what exactly is the 5th dimension, what do we know about it, and are there any other dimensions beyond that?